How's it going, guys? DC Girl Gamer here, and welcome to the second part 2 of Block Spooky Succulents from Block Tech. Got these at Five Below, if you're wondering. I bought them online. I don't know if they're still available, but today we are going to be doing the Jack-o'-thorns because I'm not the most excited about this one. This one I thought was really cool. I'm actually most excited about the third one that we're going to be doing, and I thought I'd save that for last. But yeah. So we are going to pop it open. I already cut it open, if that helps any. We're going to get started through the box. Now, I am going to show you guys the step-by-steps. Stickers more this time. But I'm going to show you guys the step-by-steps. You guys can pause to take a look at them. But I'm going to be following these off camera. I'm not going to have it down like I normally do. But yeah, you guys are welcome to pause and take a look, or you can screenshot them and follow along if you want, if you're building these yourself, or if you just need a guide to help you build them. Or if you want to build them with random Lego parts you have, you can do that too, because it's Lego friendly. Or on the box it says, it always says, like on the thing, it's compatible with leading brands they have to put. So I'm going to open both bags, dispose of the plastic properly, and I'm going to start with taking out the big pieces in here. If you guys don't know what that means, it means I'm just taking out the big blocks, while I keep the smaller blocks and the smaller pieces inside my little collapsible bowl. And look at these cute little jack-o'-lanterns. I think they all have the same face, which is sad, but I like them. It's cute. Okay, so first things first, we are going to be building the base. We're going to start off with our big gray black flat 4x4. We're going to put the 2x4 in the middle like so, and then, like we did on the last one, we have these snot pieces that have just a corner basically, and we're going to put one in one corner and one in the opposite corner, like so. And then, yep, should have one just like so to put in the middle, just like so. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to flip it so this side is to face yourself. And we're going to take the two corner snot pieces again and put them in the corners. Where'd it go? There it is. I saw it for a split second and then I lost it in the bowl. So that it looks like this so far. Next we're going to take our normal 2x1 brick and put that in the center so there's a little space. Then we're going to cover them up with 2x4 bricks, like that. Next, we're going to grab the flat. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to grab these first. And we're going to put them facing the opposite of how we placed these two. As you can see, there's a line down the middle. We want it going the opposite direction so they're nice and strong when you have them together. Then, we will take the flat 1x4 and do the same thing by placing them against the grain of the brick. So you take two of those, and then you take these 2x1 flats over there, and you will put them on either side. Voila! And then you'll take the 2x2 brown piece, the flat piece, and put that right in the center. And bam! We got most of the base done. So, if you know, your things should be facing this should be facing away from you, but sort of at an angle. Next, we are going to be working on the all four sides. I'm going to make 4 of these. So you need one of these flat 2x4s, a flat 1x4, and these weird dome-looking things. Because you'll be taking these dome feet things, and you'll be putting them right along the edge here, so that it looks like that. And you'll be taking this piece and placing it like so. And we're going to make 4 of those. Unlike the last one where we just made 3, we're going to be making 4. Which is special. If you didn't know. Because we got 4 stickers this time instead of 3. So voila. All 4 done. Then we grab our stickers. Ready? It's okay. It's okay. That was an okay peel. We're trying to savor the peelies here. I know it's not quite the same, but... Alrighty. 1 down. And you want to make sure when you're placing it that this part down here, the one where the spider web is touching just a singular edge, the long edge, is the one that goes towards the bottom. As you can see on the sticker, it'll be this one. This side will go towards your curved edge. Okay, ready? Number 2. Not bad. A little better. We'll put... Stickers is like my mortal enemy. Okay. 2 down. 2 to go. That was a good one. That was... Fudge. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Even it getting stuck to my fingers. It's pretty satisfying to hear peel off. Okay, we got 1 more. Ready? Please be a good one. Please be a good one. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. Wow, that one. Woohoo! Okay, dokie. Now, gotta put it on all sides. Boop. 1. Boop. 2. Boop. 3. And boop. 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 4. There we go. Beautiful. It should look like this. Cool. Okay. Next, we're gonna grab our ship wheel and sandwich it in between 2 of these guys. Boom on the bottom, boom on the top, or whatever I said. And just like the last one that we did, we have these, we have these weird little paint palette things, and we have these weird little arm things. We're going to make sure that how does it want us to do it this time? So now it wants us to put the paint palette like so, with this little V part facing yourself, or kind of facing to the right of you. And it wants you to take the part of the arm that's laying flat and kind of just slide it on top, like so. So it looks like this. Not too difficult. We need to make 7 of those. So Pac-Man style, slide on top. Okay, I'm going to take these little jack-o'-lantern heads out because they are in my way. They do make a nice noise. I like the noise they make when they hit each other. Okay. Facing towards the right like Pac-Man. Put that on top. Like so. I have 3 so far. Getting the pieces out is kind of hard for me. Face the right like Pac-Man. Face the right like Pac-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Okay, now we take our sandwiched ship wheel. We put it all around like so. Okay, got one more, and boom. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, and now it wants us to do the final piece. Of course it freaking does. Why wouldn't you let me do it before? Okay. Pac-Man. Upward. Coming out of Pac-Man's skull. Then we put this one on. I hate when things do that. Just let me do it all at once. Like, why do you feel the need to do that? We're going to put the next ship wheel on top of this one. There we go. And then we'll take this rounded 2x4 with the nub. 2x2, sorry. Rounded 2x2 with the nub. And put it right on top. So it looks like that. Okay. Flip over, because we're on the back. And we're going to make 2 of these that are with this little clip here and this little plant bit here, where the plant bit is facing, the curved bit is facing opposite of the clamp bit. 2 of those, it says. Go on it. Then we're going to make 2 of them with the clover knobs, right? No, not clover knobs. What kind of knob is that? I can't fucking tell. Oh, with the flower knob. Oh, so one of these ones. See, that's why I said these ones are like the flower ones, because they got 5 bits. So we're going to attach flower bits, the flower knobs, the flower studs, to the bottom of these guys. And then we're going to face it away. Like so. Beautiful. Beautiful. Then we're going to put, obviously, the pairs that we made opposite of each other on our little ship wheel here. There we go. Just like so. Next, it wants us to make 2 of these where we take the clippy, the clover stud on top. And it wants us to have 2 of them like this, where the claw is facing one way. So we'll make 2 of those with the claw facing the same way. So, just like so. They both have the claw facing the same way. And then they want us to make 2 of them with the claw facing the opposite way. So, like so. So instead of, so they'll be opposites like that. So I'm thinking, okay, cute. Where's the other piece? There it is. Is that to the right or the left? The left. Even I can't remember. There. So we got 2 of those. Alrighty. And they want us to do... Oh, they kind of wanted it at a little bit of a diagonal. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So basically, we're taking the one, and we're putting it like this. The one that's facing one direction. We'll do the other one that's facing the other direction and put it next to it. So they're kind of like this. Then they want us to kind of have it so it's turned slightly. Like so. And they want us to do that on the other side too? Yep. Guess so. Okay. So have them facing each other. And then having them turn slightly. Like so. So it's like 2 like this, Two like that. Two like that. I don't know why they just didn't have them face it outwards. But that's none of my business. Next, we're going to take 4 of these black spiders here, and they want us to put them one on top of each of these little pumpkin heads. And they want us to face the spider like circle, the place where they bite up in the center. I don't know what I'm talking about. The spider opening, if that makes sense. I don't know. Oh, see, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. Why didn't they tell us to put the spiders on before? Because now the pumpkins are just going to fall off. So then, it should look like this. With all the spiders facing inward. Like that. Okay. Then it wants us to put it on top of this. Boom. Yeah, like so. Where the pumpkins are kind of facing where the corner is. There'll be pumpkin on each flat face. Next, it wants us to take 2 brown flower studs, put them together, place this little 3-pronged flower bit on top, take 2, or is it, oh, okay. It wants us to take 1 flower stud and 1 clover stud, put the clover stud on top of the flower stud. It wants us to do that 3 times. I can't actually see with these little frickin' spiders in here. So, flower stud on the bottom. Oh. Okay. And then we're going to put each one on these little prongs, like so. Boom. Then we put the pumpkins, and they're going to face outward. So 1 pumpkin, 2 pumpkin, 3 pumpkin, like so. And then we'll put the spiders on top of the pumpkins, and they're all going to face with their little mouths open towards the middle. Freaking spiders, man. Freaking spiders. Get on there. Like so. And voila. That's done. And this will go on the top, in the middle. And bam, it's done. Boom. Right? Perfect. Actually, turn it a bit. Here we go. Huzzah! Huzzah! So that is the jack-o'-thorns. Wasn't as exciting. I'm kind of excited for the next one. So, but yeah. So if you guys did enjoy this part 2, I hope you join me for part 3. Because it's going to be my favorite one that we're going to be building. But yeah. If you guys did like, please leave a like down below. And tell me what else I should build down in the comments. Because I am curious. And I know I got 1 comment saying that it was really easy to follow, especially for the the mini little succulents and cacti and stuff. And I wanted to respond to that comment, but I didn't know what I actually have or have not built. And a lot of the stuff I already built off camera, and I don't know where the instructions are. So I'm really sorry about that. But, yeah, if there's anything else you guys want me to see, and obviously I'm not spending my money on things that I don't think are cute enough, that don't fit like my aesthetic, because I buy a lot of the ones that I want to see myself build, and I would find entertaining to myself, because I think they would look really pretty with my flowers that I already have, with my Lego flowers or whatever I already have. But yeah, anyway, I will see you guys in whatever video I make next. Hopefully you join me for the 3rd part. I'll see you guys later. Bye.